Oh hey, welcome to the stream. Yeah, okay. Now we need two stubs. Okay. All right. So we need to test the wheel clearance, and we are gonna do it on the fly. So since we're gonna do a few iterations of this, let's do it like this, not on the car, because this thing is easier to handle than the whole car. You know. Okay. So obviously, what we have here, as Christian pointed out, we have too much caster. That's the first problem. First, let's see what the clearance is with this. So we have plenty of clearance. So we can move the whole wheel back. Ideally, we would move it back by, half a stud. That's the ideal situation here. What we are actually going to do, that's questionable. Since I think that the wheel is, I don't know if you can see it. Basically, it's sticking out too much. Should be tucked more in, I think. See, it should be basically flush with the bodywork or a little bit in. Or no, wait, no, it's okay, because I forgot that the bodywork still extends by one stud, and then the front fender is basically covering it. Okay, so we're fine. False alarm. Okay, because that would be catastrophic. Okay, so if we basically we need to move the top mounts forward to make the caster less, because the caster is 90 degrees. We need to make it 90 degrees of caster is way too much, so 10 degrees or less. So if we move the top mount a bit forward and all of the bottom mounts backwards, we may get a very good match here. So the goal is that the wheel, when it's fully turned, is, well, there should be a goat's hair of space between the wheel and this frame. That's the idea. So let's move the suspension pickups back first, and then maybe we don't need to move these. We'll see. First one's easy. Second one is also not very difficult. Okay. So that should give us better. metal camber. Obviously, we have issues here regarding the turning angle. Or do we? The turning angle is limited when the suspension is in full drop. Exactly where we need it to be the biggest. But why? Okay. So this, because if it's here, we have the problem of this part here hitting the chassis. That limits the suspension, the turning angle. Not this. So we're not in collision here yet, but this limits it. Now my question is, if we go a little bit up, since this is vertical now, I mean vertical, the spring mount will be more vertical than before. Let's put it this way. We're still hitting it because the spring mount, if it was like this, then it would not hit, because it's the small difference in angle that's the problem. Yeah, here it's okay. Here the steering angle is excellent. Before, when it hits the steering arm, the angle is already more than the steering rack is gonna provide us with. So that's fine. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna change all of this later, but I'm just testing some stuff. Come on. When you want them to, they don't want to come out. I think I'm going to put this one. But I can't put it here because it's gonna interfere with the spring. But it's gonna interfere with the spring here as well. It cannot be here. It can be here. Maybe. Here. Here. It can be here. Okay. Okay. Let's see how we're gonna put it there for now. Hit this. Yeah, I cannot mount it more forward. Cannot, because of the frame. I mean, at this point, I guess we could re-engineer this anyway, because we said we would engineer this anyway, re-engineer this anyway. So we would put this part here where the frame is, and the frames would be replaced with lift arms, and then we'll see. Thing is that the lift arms then have to be, well, yeah, they're gonna go, the lift arms are gonna come up to the pin that's here. This is gonna sit on top of them. We just have to then re-engineer the part how this is then attached to the lift arms. Yeah. 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 But I just want to do this to see what's happening here before we tear it apart. It's probably gonna be crap. Yeah, it's crap. So yeah, we need to move this forward so that the suspension arm can be where it's supposed to be. So we have to tear this apart and re-engineer the bulkhead. So let's do it, because we have to do it anyway. No. Yeah, yeah. I guess I could. I guess I can do that. Yeah. Yeah, it would be like this. And now we can move this back where it was. Come on. No, this is still impacting. Yeah. Let's see. Doesn't clear. Damn it. Damn it. I mean, the distance here between the wheel and this is excellent, but we would need half a stud. We cannot find half a stud. I mean, the only option here would be that we re-engineer this part here and have the frame here sit one stud further back, and this sit one stud further back. The wheel would clear the rocker panel. It would clear the rocker panel in any case, and then it would have one stud ingress here to pivot. That we can do. So let me just rearrange this. Yeah, wishful thinking. It does make contact with this. I'm just thinking, you know. I'm just thinking. Always need to weigh in on the options. I mean, at this point, it's easier, you know, the top positions here can be offset by half a stud. So if we move the bottom positions back one stud to the front, which would give us too much caster, and then we move the upper positions half a stud to the front, I guess. Yeah, if we move the bottom mounts further to the front, we have too much clearance here. But if we don't, we cannot turn the wheels at all. I mean, at all. You know what I mean. So this is the position with more sure. Let's try your with the mount. Let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I hate it, but I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. It's an extremely unsatisfactory solution, but so it's this and this, and we need to start more. Okay. No, 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 no. It has to be 4. If if it's a 4L, we get a 6 stud lift arm. Okay, which is the same as the top arm, and we do not do this. Lower lift arm, lower arms have to be longer than the top arms. We have an unequal length wishbone configuration. I mean, I guess this is going to be fine. Let's do it as favorable as possible. How do we want this? Yeah, that's how you build it. It cannot be the same length as the top mounts. And we have the first problem that we cannot go further down. And the spring bends. Look at this. Look at this bending. Look at how it bends. So even if this was a 3, it would bend. So I would want this to be true, but it can't. The best I could do would be something that where we would have, I don't know, some magic element here that would give us the spring mount, I don't know, here without the use of lift arms. That would be great. Or if we had like this here, the same as we had the 5.5, 6.6 links, where we would have another stud more room here to have this one inside of the lift arm. That would be also great. but we don't. So back it goes. And this mount here, I need to revisit it. I was giving this many thoughts how to do this better. It's not the last word. Not the last word, but what do you mean build the braces from the inside? The best I can do, best I can offer here, but I don't want to because the axis is not in the center. This bothers me because this is gonna happen. But what we could do, where is the other link? Well, this is obviously not gonna happen because would be nice, but it's not gonna happen because this part here limits the travel too much. I cannot build the braces from the inside because if I do it from the inside, then we have collision with the front. Cannot be. But you are overestimating the need to have extreme angles here because I don't think that the steering itself, so the 90 degrees of the servo, is gonna give us that much. I mean, maybe. The best solution would be if we would have this link here straighter as we initially had. Then this would be like the angle would be different and it would give us more steering lock. And by initially I mean like a week ago. Since I still have it on the other side, I think. Yeah, it's much further angled. This allows a lot of angle. And I think we should probably use something like this. Hold on. So if we made this straighter, we would need to move this closer, which would not be beneficial to the stability of this. So if we move this, let's experiment. One step closer. Huh? Huh? Still stable. Still stable. But we don't get much benefit from it. Wait, why is that? Why is this able to angle so much? Because that's enough angle. Okay, let's see where the wheel is. Okay, here. Let's see where it's here. Let's see. Hey, Mr. Morty. Yeah, it's enough angle. That's enough angle. Yeah, that's more than enough. We don't need more. We don't need more angle. It's okay. The steering itself is not gonna provide that much angle anyway. Okay, I'm looking at pictures. Yeah. Hmm. It's actually okay. Hmm. Yeah, I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. That's actually not a bad idea. Shame we cannot use this part here. Hmm. 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 That could work. I mean, there's problems with this, obviously. Or am I just misinterpreting this? Wait, wait. Yeah, I'm misinterpreting. Sorry. Sorry. It's me being stupid. Stupid. Uh, yeah. Wanted to make it more compact, but yeah. Mm. Oh, I'm getting too old for this shit. this. I don't think this is gonna work, but let's see. Let us see. Question is only where are we going to position this, because it can be here. Oh. Okay. So, next problem. This is impossible to fit. Okay. So we need to fit it vertically. Otherwise, across this we cannot fit it. So if we fit it vertically, this should be at least possible. At least possible. Where should the end of the kingpin line end up? Inside the wheel. Inside the wheel. Kingpin should be in the first third of the wheel, or more. So where this white dot is, like, for example, this would be this between this and the middle of the wheel. The kingpin shouldn't extend to the outside of the wheel. You should keep it between the middle and approximately here, ideally. Okay, so yeah, we are at the point where we do need to modify this. So I'm in favor of Ben's solution. I'm in favor of this. Okay, but we need to test it. For this, we need to install this. Let's see what's gonna happen. So this is off. This to come off. So we can remove this here, and we can remove this here as well. So these here are gonna be different. They are probably gonna be something like that. And the upright needs to be here. It's very awkward. A very awkward position. Awkward in the sense that if we position the upright here, or we need to extend this, and this lift arm here is not going to be connected to this. We could use this here, but then we lose all of this here. If we position this as we had before, the problem is that we cannot fit the servo in here because of this part here. So this is an interesting problem. How are we going to solve it? maybe with this, but like this, of course, like this. Yeah, this could be the solution. So we don't have to compromise this. We just move this one here further to the back. We don't move it. We just use a different here, shorter one. Then we can insert this one. Yeah. Okay. So I'm not sure if I should pin this in or not at this point. Maybe. Maybe like this. It's gonna be pinned in here. And now we need to see what we do up here. I'm just going to put these together for reference of how high we need to be. Okay. So this guy here has to be, so this here, it has to be pinned two studs further back. Okay, two studs further back it has to be pinned. Yeah, because we moved this one to the front. Wait. Okay, just one stud, but yeah, my mistake. Okay. So this is not gonna happen because we need to pin it here. Here. But since we don't need to pin this to this here, we don't need to use this lift arm. We can use a regular one. We can use a regular lift arm. Regular lift arm. Then we can revert back to this one. Luckily. Here. Yes. And these are going to be different, I suppose. piece like that. And okay. Now I think we can use these. Okay. And now we need the right length of this. It's too long. It needs to be a 9er. Yeah. Okay. The 9er has to be just a second. This was here like that. No, I'm missing something. Hold on. If the frame was here, yeah, it needs to be here. Yeah, it needs to be here. So this guy here, this is our anchor point for the upright. This needs to be one step further to the front. Yeah, my mistake. Come on. Okay. Okay. That's how this goes. And this guy here, where does it go? Because we can incorporate the holder for it in here already. So yeah, the frame was here, I think here, right? Yeah. This is a fiber. So many pins. Like this. Okay. This would be, ooh, this nice and strong. So this would be the point where we pin this in. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right. Now we need to find an attachment point for this here. So this here is gonna pin here. So the only way I see this happening is if we extend the fiber here, so to make it a double niner, so that this guy can pin in the niner here. But then this niner is unnecessary. So it's the second frame height that we are seeking. Yeah, so if we had the frames like this, okay, 2 frames were before were like this. Can you see it? Okay, were like this. Yeah, we canceled this first frame. Yeah. The first, I mean, this is, yeah, this is irrelevant. This one goes away, never to be seen again. I mean, yeah, that's how it goes. Okay. Now we know where we are. I hope. What we need to do here is we need to provide from here on some way of mounting beams across. And since we cannot fit a frame anymore in here, because the frame is too wide, the only thing that we could do here is if we would keep the frame. We would keep the frame. But I don't know how to pull this off then. We would keep the frame. We could move this guy here to the front. So here, but then it would interfere with this. So horizontally, it's not gonna happen at all because of the steering stuff here. Maybe we could do this. Yeah, but we can't. Because, see, ideally, the frame would be exactly where this is. But then we would need a hole in the frame, which we don't have. So the frame would ideally be exactly here at the level of the axle. It cannot be there. This here is too high. It's too high. What do we do? Let me think. You would like to raise it. There's not really room for it to be raised. Where it is now, it's actually the ideal height for it. from every single perspective. Hmm. Yeah, but the steering links can be, stuff can be rearranged at the end of the steering rack. But the more I'm looking at this, the the more I see the need for the frames to return. Why would we not use those two frames? Because this looks simple. It looks simple, but it is making our lives more difficult, actually. That's the problem here. This is making our lives more difficult. Much more difficult than they need to be. Mm. Okay. Okay. This is solved. Now this can be longer. can it? No, it can't. Ah, of course, it can't be longer. It can't be longer because there's something that we need to fit in there. This is staying here. Because obviously, we need to fit the uprights for the fiber. Or something. Yeah. And what are we going to do with this here? Another fiber. This is not going to be fiber. It's going to be this here. No, fiber. Yeah, it's a fiber. It's a fiber. There. Go on. Come on. So this guy here, we can this one. Plus the frame here is beautiful for mounting the steering. Without this frame, I don't know how we would mount the steering. Hey, Jules. I hope I didn't butcher your name, but yeah. Hey. So. So. Wow. Okay. This is actually quite sturdy. Holy shit. Actually, this is great. Yeah. This is interfering everywhere. It's interfering here and here. On both sides. Not just the one. We're getting problems on both sides. Lovely. But we are going to solve it. This is and should be solvable. Let me think. Let me think a little bit. It's obviously not gonna work. This part is gonna interfere, so this is dismissed. Hey, Maxim. Just a test idea. Yeah, this works. See, there's a pocket here. There's a pocket here for this. And the inside wheel is never going to have an angle. The outside wheel, sorry, never have this angle. This is just an unrealistic. This would be extreme. It's gonna be always like something like this because the inner wheel, it has the bigger angle. So this looks okay. Needs work, but looks okay. Yeah. We can, yeah, we can have the cake and eat it too. Interesting. As for the mounts for this here, I am torn whether to do it like this or the way we had it before on this here. That's the question. Also, I completely forgot that I actually wanted to have a black frame here. Because looks so much better. Yeah. So here or here? I would say here, because it's a more elegant solution. And if we do this here, we have room here for the cross bases here. If we don't do this, we just have a bulk of stuff here. Yeah. Exactly. On frame it's gonna be more visible, and this is gonna be just better. other side. Oh, obviously alternating holes. And across here we need a 9 stud. And that's it. That's as minimal as we can make it. Perfect. When the CADA stuff comes, this can be changed for a beam with alternating holes, so that we have more options to mount stuff here. But this is great, actually. This is getting really great. There's room for optimization still, but the mount for the spring is top. This is absolutely awesome. Yeah. Okay. Let's get back to business. We still have a lot to do. So now that we have this here, this is much more in the center. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. All the movement you want. Okay, so how do we want this one? It needs to be bricks keep sticking to my arm. Needs to be here. Obviously, we are going to MacGyver a temporary solution for it. God damn it. Come on, brain. Come on. Yeah, whatever. Let's do it like this. It's gonna be just a temporary solution. Just need a mount point. Come on. Just for now. But the way I see it here, we're gonna have the same caster problem than before. So I suggest that we move the mount points one step top mount points one step further to the front. And just check what about this here. To the front, yeah. But also, I think they need to be one step lower. So one step to the front and one step lower. Yeah, that's where they need to be. I think. Let's do the rear one first. So it needs to be one step to the front and one step lower. Here. It's here. Again, we're gonna do a temporary hack solution. Which may become permanent. Which may become permanent. Or not. So if it was where it was before, we were here. Yeah, one step there and there. Yeah. This one needs to move as well. Let's start to the front. Here. How do we make it here? Again, just a test. Just a test. Okay. Oh, that would be awesome if it worked, right? That because this here. Yeah. Having said that, we maybe could move this backwards by half a step. No, this would be an option. Then this may work. Wait. No, this will not work the way I want it to. Okay. I would not want to do it more out. Maybe, yeah, maybe if it goes one step further back and then more out, yeah, then maybe it's gonna work. But you know, this mounting point was so nice. It was so nice. Okay, how do we move it there? How do we move it there? Yeah, that would be probably good. Just a second. Let me check. Yeah. Yeah, that would work. That would work. Okay, so we need to move it here. This position. Yep. I mean, we'll see how good or bad this is gonna be, but good work. Yeah, maybe a stud lower. But the question is then that when we do this, what's gonna happen? Is it gonna pop out or not? Yeah, because now this is very problematic. But maybe if we move this front one back up. So they are now more or less equal in height. This feels actually great. The problem is that, see, this here is making contact. This is making contact. So this, these two lift arms are making contact with this lift arm. When at this moment. So at this moment, we are stressing it. This is fine. This is not fine. I mean, up until here, we're fine. If we steer more, this lift arm here is gonna make contact with this. Front one needs to be hard to clear steering rack. Are you sure? I don't think so. Because On the old chassis, it's as high as this, and it clears the steering rack. But let's install a steering rack. No, let's install a steering rack and see.
Let me just jiggle it out of the old car. Oh, come on! For fuck's sake.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Stop moving. Okay. No, just need to center this. Okay. Come on. There. Okay. So our key function, of course, engaging the servo, which is where is it? Ah, which is now going to reside like this. So servo is sitting exactly here. The steering. So this here, the steering axis is exactly where the orange part in the servo is, and the servo is gonna sit here in the chassis, which is a lot. I think it's the best position possible. So it's gonna sit here. Yeah, we're gonna pin it here in the front. We're gonna have a mount that's gonna, so we can pin it from the side, I think, and then just unpin it and you can remove it, which is gonna be much easier than before. But the servo is not our problem right now. So steering rack is here, but immediately we see the position of the steering rack. Not the vertical, I mean the horizontal position, that's fine. But the steering rack is pretty far back. Let's mount the. Where did I put it? This here. Here's the setup. This here. Let's see where our wheel is. I am afraid. Very afraid. Come on. Okay, it's the shock is not as bad, but still, we are too far in the front. We are too far in the front. Steering angles are great. Okay, that's expected. I think caster is not enough, but that's problem is the wheel is not positioned correctly. Wheel is too far in the front, and it can be. I mean, with this angle, let's see, if everything stays exactly the same as it is. Okay, um, if we move it further to the back, and this stays the same, we are just gonna increase the problem that we have here, because the steering uh, come on, suspension arm is gonna angle even further to the front. Um, but by the same, I guess, right? So what we're gonna do here is test what happens if we move this. So if this is moved back by one stud, we are getting perfect clearance. Perfect clearance. So we should and must move everything further to the back. Um, some things that are super clean now are not gonna be as super clean as I would want to. Then again, things could be worse. Things could be worse. It's not gonna be as bad. Yeah, but half a stud too much to the front. Yeah, typical, typical. But yeah, we need to move them to the back. What's gonna happen if we move this to the back? The mounts are not the problem. The mounts we move back, they are unproblematic. The main problem is gonna be this here. That's the main problem. I'm thinking on how to solve this. It's gonna be difficult because we don't want this here to move further down, because then it's gonna impact the lift arm even more. We could delete the lift arm, but then we have other problems. You would lean the hub back. Hmm. So basically, we change this mount here, this mount, so we can lean the hub back. Let's see. So they were here before, and now they have to be here. Let's see how much it's changed. not a lot, to be honest. Okay, let's do it without this, just to see what happens. So if we lean the hub back, we would need to lean it back a whole lot to even make a difference. Wow. And then the hub that it's leaning back, it's creating more problems than solutions. That's the problem. It's creating more problems than solutions. I think the caster here is wrong. $93 what? I mean, by the way, I see it. Right now we have the caster leaning in the wrong direction, so we need to move this back a bit anyway, but that's not gonna be enough. So if we move this here one step further back, and this one step further back, no, it's not bad. I mean, could be better, could be worse. Okay, so we move this back. Actually, didn't impact this too much in a negative way, but it didn't move the wheel far enough to the back. Or did it? No, just a little bit. Still have a massive gap here. Yeah, camber caster is, you can clearly see what's happening. Yeah, that's fine. This here. Wow, okay. Now look away, children. What I'm gonna do now is gonna be horrible. probably not gonna work. That's the other problem. It's not gonna work because reasons. No reasons. But then we cannot have this. I'm just gonna try something. For shits and giggles, I'm gonna offset the wheel hub to the rear, which is not something we're gonna do because this is totally not okay. This is just creating problems. I just want to see what happens. Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah, Ben. But what do I do? What do I do with this then? Do I take a file and file a hole into the lift arm so that this clears? That's the problem. Yeah, let's move it to the back. Let's move it to the back and see what happens. Maybe it's gonna be okay. We'll see. Yeah, we can do that as well. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. I mean, we have to move the mounting points to the rear anyway. Let's see what's gonna happen. Yeah, I mean, I'm not tilted. You know, I'm just tired and um, we're doing a lot of changes here. Um, concentration is at a premium at the moment. Okay. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's see what's going to happen. Steering is impossible. Steering is impossible. Only in this direction, obviously. Yeah. The angle of this is impacting everything, so we need to move this to the back. Probably, yeah. Probably here. Sadly, this is, I liked this so much. This creates other problems, of course. I'm always disappointed when ideas don't work. Especially ideas that might, you know, even mine, you know, especially when my ideas don't work, I'm very disappointed. Okay. Mm. Righty. This is working, and this doesn't rub anymore. This, of course, has something to do with this being a bit lower. So we have basically we are back to the problem we had, ish, of course, when we wanted to prevent the wheels hitting the bodywork. So now we are back to square one, but we have a nice suspension geometry. That's a good trait, I think. Wheels that rub against the bodywork and versus a good suspension geometry. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, nice. So that's it for today. Tomorrow we are going to attempt to do the steering links. Of course, we're gonna do the other sides as well. We're gonna attempt to do the steering links, but then we have to solve the mystery here on here. There's gonna be some lift arms from Kada involved, which I have to receive yet. Which I have yet to receive. Sorry. That are going to make the pivot here for the door. I don't know exactly where they are going to be located. I mean, I could look it up, but yeah, somewhere. Um, as a matter of fact, they are going to be here, exactly where this lift arm is. This is the plane where they are gonna be. So we are going to have a fun time creating. Oh, maybe not. Oh, wait. Wait. Uh, yeah, I checked. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There. Ish. So the Kada lift arms are gonna attach to this, and it's gonna be fine. And this is actually gonna be, yeah, when the lift arms are attached. Ish. There's, you know, yeah, the lift arms are gonna be a lever, and they're gonna be attached here, and then it's gonna be fine. I think so. The lift arm is gonna be attached like this, you know, and then it's gonna be attached here, and this is gonna be perfectly fine like this. Yeah, and these lift arms are exactly in the same position as they are now on the car. So yeah, the only difference is that the spring top mount is much further back than before, but it's gonna work out fine. It's gonna work out fine. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Our front suspension. Obviously, this mount here, the rear mount here, it's gonna be different when we build the rest of the stuff here. We're gonna not reposition. We're gonna do a better mounting point for this. It cannot be like this, you know. But yeah, I think we're good. It's gonna be fun. Anyway, that's it for today. I see you tomorrow at the same time. Thanks for watching, and have a nice evening.